Hi everyone, I'm Alegriacito with Gala Events and Weddings. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'd like to share with you some tips and tricks for approaching wedding shows and bridal fairs. Wedding show and bridal fair season is here and it's time to get your game on. This is your opportunity to essentially attend a one-stop shop for meeting and greeting vendors and trying products and services in the industry to plan your wedding. Let's get started with how to prepare for a wedding show or bridal fair. First of all, create a wedding-only address, both for your email address and your P.O. box. You're going to be receiving a lot of information from vendors who receive your contact information. Some of this information is going to be very beneficial in planning your wedding, but after your big day is over, you're going to continue to get bombarded by promotional materials from these vendors. So you can avoid receiving ongoing materials by having a separate wedding email address and a separate P.O. box. Second, pre-make mailing labels with your name, address, phone number, email address, and wedding date. Every vendor that you meet at the wedding show is going to be collecting your contact information. So instead of writing it a million times throughout the show, if you have pre-made labels, you can take those labels and very easily place them on their contact forms. Third, clarify and prioritize the vendors that you'll visit with during the wedding show. If you already have a venue, there's no sense in spending time speaking with another venue. Go ahead and skip the venue and go to the photographers, the caterers, the wedding planners, officiants, and other vendors' services and products that you still need. This will save time. It will also maximize the time that you're spending at the show to get the most benefit for your wedding day. Fourth, plan for a long day. You're going to be walking and gathering information for hours, so be sure to wear flat shoes and bring water and snacks. You're gonna need them. Number 5, get a sitter and leave the kiddos at home. Wedding shows and bridal fairs are all about gathering information and talk between adults. So kids can get really bored and distracting while you're trying to get valuable information for planning your wedding. Be sure to get a sitter and make sure you're free to be present at the show. Number 6, get your wedding posse on. You want to go to wedding shows and bridal fairs with your team of bridesmaids, moms, friends, best friends, whoever you can think of that's going to be part of your support system in planning your wedding. This way you'll have more than one pair of eyes looking at all the inspiration at the wedding show. You'll have more than one set of ears listening to what vendors are saying, and then you'll have more opinions at the table to help you make the best selections in vendors, products, and services for your wedding. Number 7, get to know vendors at the wedding show and don't plan to book them. This is your opportunity to meet, greet, and collect information. It's not really the day to sign contracts. If some vendors are encouraging you to sign a contract at the bridal fair by luring you with special deals, maybe ask if they'll be willing to extend the deal to your first consultation and set up a consultation. This way you won't get locked into working with vendors, choosing products or services that don't really benefit your wedding. So now we've covered all the things that you can do to prepare for a wedding show or bridal fair. Now let's get into how to approach the bridal fair while you're there. First of all, sign up for all giveaways. Wedding shows and bridal fairs offer a plethora of free services, special deals, and drawings to win services and products for your wedding that can save you loads of money. Be sure to sign up for all of these opportunities. Number 2, snap photos. There will be lots of wedding inspiration at all of the booths. All of the vendors are going to be presenting ideas that you might want to incorporate into your wedding. So be sure to snap photos of all the things that you like so you can remember either the vendors that you really liked or the ideas that they presented to you. Number 3, ask questions. This really is your time to engage as many vendors in one spot as possible. So be sure you come prepared with the questions you need to know to make the proper selections in vendors, products, and services for your wedding. Now we've covered how to prepare for the show, what to do while you're at the show, and let's talk about what to do when you get home. 1, decompress with your crew. All of the people that attended the wedding show or bridal fair with you will have lots of ideas, suggestions, and opinions about what they saw. Take a moment to take all of this in over a drink or a meal and get to know what your support crew thinks about everything at the show. This will help inform the decisions you make when selecting your vendors, products, and services. Number 2, connect with all the vendors that caught your eye on all social media platforms. This way you can keep an eye on what they're up to every day, any special offers or deals that they might be presenting, and just basically keep in touch. Number 3, visit all of the websites of the vendors that caught your eye. You'll be able to glean a lot of information about the services that they offer and what you may not have retained in what they said to you by visiting their website. Number 4, once wedding show and bridal fair season hits, it's the mad dash for booking vendors. This means that it's really critical that the vendors that you liked, you get in touch with them right away, you book your consultations, and then you secure your dates on their calendars by giving them a deposit. This will ensure that you have dibs on the vendors that you really enjoy and relate to. I hope these tips and helpful hints empower you to get the most out of the wedding shows and bridal fairs that you attend, making them not only manageable, but fun and productive too. If you'd like to meet me in person, feel free to visit me at an upcoming bridal fair or wedding show. You'll find the locations and dates on our social media. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video on wedding shows and bridal fairs. If you found today's video helpful, feel free to leave a comment below, like, tweet, pin, or share with a friend. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.